Hey guys, it's Matt. Just wanted to check in with you guys today to see how things are going and show you how to do a few things that maybe you didn't know how to do. I've noticed so far this semester, the summer semester, uh, that I haven't been receiving a lot of emails or questions, um, which is unusual. So if you have any questions at any time about anything in the class, whether it be a lesson or a project or something in the book you don't know how to do, or something with Photoshop you don't know how to do, please feel free to email me, send me a message, make a video with your question, anything you can to contact me because this class depends on you getting your projects done on time and your lessons done on time. Otherwise, your grade will most likely suffer in this course. So, like I said, at this point in the semester, I figure I would have been, emailing with people, if not on a daily basis, then every other day. But I haven't really received too many emails from you guys. So um, that means that you either get exactly what we're doing and you don't need help, or you're putting things off. So I've noticed some things haven't been turned in, and I have extended deadlines now a few times. So make sure you get your stuff done. Look at the deadlines, and as we go into the classroom here, um, we can look at some of these deadlines. I made a note yesterday. I added 2 demos. I'm going to add 2 more demos today. We only have one done in lesson 5, one done in project event flyer, one done in lesson 4, one done in this restore photo project, one done in lesson 3, one done in lesson 2. Nobody's done the collage so far. Everybody did their introductions, which was great. Um, and then also only one person's done the elements and principles, and 2 have done the lesson 1, and 1 has done the simple greeting card, etc. And this is the journal here that you guys need to start working on now. It's worth a lot of points, a lot of percentage of your grade. So that being said, like I said, if you have any questions over any of this stuff, you need to email me and be in contact with me, or add a comment in here. Any way to contact me or be in conversation with me, it needs to happen, guys, because I don't want the semester to go by and you to get a bad grade in this course. So please contact me, do whatever you can to get these things done. If you're having trouble, let's talk about it, okay? I need, you need to start getting these things done on time. So another thing, so for maybe like the collage or the event flyer, you might want to find images to use in Photoshop. Let me show you how to do that real quick. So I'm going to go to Google Images. I'm going to type in Apple on white background, and it's going to pop up some images. Now, as I scroll over each image, you can see down here, it tells you the size of the image. This is 533 pixels by 800 pixels. That's a fairly small image. This one's 1680 by 1050. That's a better image to use if you want to have a highly resolute image for your Photoshop file, or for your collage file or whatever. So a way to get big images every time is to go into these search tools here, click on that, go to size, and go to large. Go to large, and this will come up with all pretty much larger image files. This one's gigantic. It's 4,750 pixels by 3,168 pixels. So that's a fairly large image. I'm going to show you right now how to download this large Apple image. So I'm going to click on it. And it's going to come up with this. Now I don't want to right click this or option click this and save this one, because it's going to save this little image. What I want to do is go over here, go to view image, and that's going to pull up the big image. As you can see, I zoomed into this, and this is a gigantic large image. So what I want to do now is go to option, or let's see, right click and go to save image as, and you can save it whatever you want. This one's already called Free Photo Apple 845. It's a JPEG. That's great. We'll call it that. We'll hit save, and that will save it to our download folder here. And to find that, I go into the Finder. I go into my downloads. Let's see. I can go to date modified, and that's when I added it. There it is. So what I can do now is drag that into Photoshop, and here it is in Photoshop. And now I can work with it and use this as a part of maybe a collage or one of my on my designs. So if I wanted to, subtract it from the image, I could go here, go to the magic wand tool, and then boom, there it is. It's got a little bit of the shadow here, which I could clean up later if I wanted to. But I can pretty much cut this out, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. The next thing I want to show you how to do, so I'm going to leave this open here, is to open up a new file. So for a lot of the image or a lot of the projects, you have to open up a new file to begin. So like with the collage or with the posters or any of the flyers we're doing, you have to open up a new file. So to do that, you go File, New, and it brings up this dialog box. And I'll call this maybe Collage, and I want to make sure this is set up to how it's supposed to be for my collage. So I'm going to go over here and find my collage file or my collage project sheet. And as I look in here, that's a problem. I didn't add your project. I'll have to add that later. I thought that was in there. My apologies. It was since been deleted. So I might give you an extension on that project there. What I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to go into project restore photo. No, let's do project event flyer. And there, someone's already done it. But what I want to do is be able to see my event flyer. So I'm going to open up this one. So this should be, I said it should be 8.5 by 11 at 300 dpi using this. This is a specification for the new file. So 8.5 by 11 inches at 300 dpi using Adobe RGB 1998. So I'm going to go back into this and say, okay, this should be, the width should be 8.5 inches. The height should be 11 inches at 300 dpi with Adobe RGB working colors profile. And then I'll hit OK. Actually, this is not my collage anymore. This is my event flyer. So I'm going to call this event flyer. Hit OK. So now there's my event flyer, and it's open, and I can begin to add things to it. Now, if I want to get this image over to there, what I can do is use my move tool and just pick it up, which it cuts it out, and then drag it over to this tab, drop it into this document. It's telling me the color spaces are different. That's fine, but there it is. Now I can have this apple, and I can maybe begin to start an apple flyer, some sort of flyer for an event that's apple centered. Maybe it's some sort of orchard event or harvest event or apple pie event, who knows. But there we go. Now I have an apple on my event flyer page, and that's how you get images from the internet, cut them out, over to your document. And this is a layer over here, and I can duplicate the layer by clicking on the layer, dragging down to this page down here, page with a fold on it, and it duplicates that layer. Now I have 2 copies of this apple, right? And now I can do things like I can transform it, might flip it around, right? And I have 2 apples now. So those are the things I kind of wanted to go over with today, and sorry about the collage. I didn't realize the description wasn't in there. That's my fault. I'll put that in there right now. And like I said, if you have any questions over any of this stuff, please let me know, or if there's something that's missing, let me know. Because like I said, this is the first time I've done this online course, so there might be some hiccups. But I would expect there to be more emails from students, more than I've gotten thus far this semester, which is beginning to make me worry a little bit that you guys aren't, that there's a disconnect somewhere, and I want to make sure we're understanding what's supposed to happen, what we're supposed to do. So I'm just messing with these apples here to see what we can do with them. So, like I said, yep. If you have any questions, email me. Let me know if you have any concerns or questions, and I'll make sure to jump right on it and help you guys out.